Alright guys, we're back for another Dokkan battle video. You know what time it is? Gotenks time. Super EZA Gotenks has been impressing me quite a bit. I cannot even lie, man. Second turn. Okay, we got him next to Ginyu, although this is not a fight where I would ever even consider doing, Ginyu's, like, going for the stack or anything like that. Like, no way in 100 years are we doing that in here. Because we basically, the Zamasu fight, even today, the Zamasu fight is basically, like, the only challenge is this opening phase. Like, once we get through this guy, the second phase is just, like, a much weaker Supreme Metal Spectacle boss, right? Like, he doesn't really have anything. It's still this phase right here. This is a tough rotation for Zamasu. I mean, this, his AoE against Gotenks is the only possibility we could even take damage. Now, TEQ Gotenks will work effectively in here. I don't want to go too crazy. Int Gotenks, man. Int Gotenks never comes through for me. Mentally, he's already put into that stable, into that area, the selling area. He cannot resist himself. But TEQ Gotenks does have 50% built-in dodge. If we get 11 key, he'd have the damage reduction too, which, you know, would be very effective for this phase. We're not going to have to worry about Gotenks after attacking. Alright, sure. Oh! We can attack right away, huh? I mean, sure, don't mind me. Well, yeah. That's 5? I would rather get Gotenks in before the super, or the AoE though. Even with the damage reduction, you know, Zamasu, I mean, he's type disadvantage. But remember, Gotenks, he builds up by attacking as well. He's got that 3 attack build up. Okay, we got the crit, sure. Even if we ate that, wouldn't have been really too much of a problem. Double digits for Topo, lovely. All right, super. Could we live this? Maybe. We just dodge it anyway. Could we have lived that? Probably not, because, I mean, it's class and type disadvantage. But, like, Gotenks, you know, supering plus having the 50% damage reduction. I mean, we did have the double Ginyu support up, right? We had the Ginyu intro plus his passive as well. In my head, I was thinking... No, dude! But in my head, I was thinking maybe I want to get Ginyu in slot 1, but we need Gotenks in front of, like, the nasty hits and stuff like that, right? Yeah, this is crazy. This is crazy. Like, the special opposed team is just way too good for Zamasu. Like, it's too good. It's too good for Zamasu, man. Like, what is he gonna do? Damage Topo? This is the one attack where he could before Topo gets hit. How much does this do? 200? Okay. If the super had been the second attack, that would have just fallen off completely. That's crazy. That's not even God Topo, too. Topo is a real nasty boy. All these characters, when we have, you know, Ginyu support up, all these characters just begin to look so crazy. You gotta look at this, and it's like, damn, man, like, there isn't truly an excuse for a team being bad ever. Like, that's like a new team. So, like, I don't know. Super Trunks, I guess, is probably the go-to example. Kale. Even Turles does work. Turles got a couple of banner units that were good. He did get a sub EZA, but, like, you just look at this, and there's just no excuse ever. Like, if they wanted to, they could make a team good in one celebration every time. Every time. The Ginyu Force. I mean, well, I was going to reference the original Ginyu Force, the AGL Dokkan Fest Captain Ginyu Force, you know, back in 2022. But to be fair, I mean, there was only 2 200% leaders and essentially 2 relevant teams besides the Ginyu Force, which is the third 200% team. And that's, you know, the LR Gods as well as LR Super Saiyan 4 Gogeta. But it's just, like, they could build a team in 2 seconds every time. How do we want to do this? 3, huh? I mean, we could. Do I even need to get him in slot 1? I guess I don't. Let's just hit this and see what happens. Okay. That's what happens. Sure. We'll take it. We'll take it. I would potentially like to get TEQ GOTENKS, you know, in front of, like, slot 1, you know, to really put him under pressure. But, I mean, this is fine. Remember that Ginyu super attacking as well right here, the 18 key, is going to give the 2 GOTENKS support. Ginyu's just too, like, dude, I love this character. Oh my god, Dokkan, please, like, just keep giving us these. Bulma, Ginyu. You just do it. Just do it, man. Just do it. I don't even care about, you know, has to be a full special pose team. I don't even care. Damn, I do kind of wish GOTENKS was in slot 1 now. Damn. I mean, Ginyu's gonna live easily. That's not the... Okay, sure. Did we get a hidden potential system additional normal right there? We'd have lived from that, too. So we could have gotten the hidden potential system additional super and the dodge. We failed both. A little unlucky. 347, I mean, I would... You know, sometimes I would like Ginyu to live that a little bit more. A little bit more. Alright, damn. Damn, I thought Ginyu was gonna be fine right there, I'm not gonna lie. I thought Ginyu was just gonna be... He's gonna be just cold-blooded, fine. We actually got smoked by Zamasu. Fast supers, sure. We'll come back for GOTENKS turns. Alright, we got our next GOTENKS turn here. Let's just go ahead and hit this. Look at that. Perfect, we'll take it. And then we can hit this right here. Sure. And wha-bam. Remember that Zamasu as a 0 cooldown super attack boss really could super in like any slot. Damn, we eat that too? I'd like some dodges, player. 147, okay. One thing about the special pose team. Oh, we actually did get Birder too. Okay, sure. One thing about the special pose team we really could say here is that it really doesn't have like a super crazy like comeback. Does it? Like, I mean, I guess the LR Gammas, dude, in GOTENKS never comes through. I guess the LR Gammas, like Gamma 1 could create a lot of int orbs and then be able to heal up a nice amount of HP. But like, you know, we don't have a revive. You know, I guess TEQ Ribrianne does create orbs. So TEQ Ribrianne could be a character that could kind of get us like a lot of HP back. Physical Ribrianne certainly could, but it's a very specific build, I think, if we're gonna run physical Ribrianne. That's kind of like the one thing, right? Like, and that's why dodge can be pretty good, kids. Because, you know, it's just, you know, like, despite like living, you know, a big attack or something like that, you know, living is good, but then, you know, potentially saving an extra 200k, 300k, something like that, would be very fire. Okay, cool. So now we're gonna get GOTENKS and Gotenks against Physical Fusion Zamasu. I really would like to potentially get TEQ GOTENKS in slot 1 right here. Let's see. Yeah, I just feel like I gotta do it, right? Do we have No. We don't. Damn. Nah, I can't put him in slot 1 if we can't at least get the 11 key, though. Because if we get the 11 key, remember, he gets the damage reduction, it's up right away. And I think, like, he would be fine against normals. Like, if he'd eat normals. Because, remember, he is only 50% dodge. And 50% dodge or die does, you know, kind of get me a little... not the craziest. Not the craziest. Not the craziest. Now, if we get the 12 key super, he gets the secondary 33% chance to dodge. But remember, that only activates on super attack. So that's only good if he's in, like, slot 2. So what we're going to do is this. We're definitely going to go for the 18 key for Ginyu, because that would give the support for the turn, but... 4. And let's see what happens. Ah, that falls down like that. Nah, this is fine. Whatever. It's fine. We could just hit this. This is the same type orbs. It'll at least heal us up. And then this is also going to be same type orbs, and this will also heal us up. Sure, we'll take it. Gotenks should be fairly tanky. Super attack right away. Dodge it. We do. Okay, nice. This time we actually get the dodge in. Sure, we'll take it. So this is a turn where Gotenks is getting triple support from Ginyu. Intro, you know, Rainbow Orb support, and then, of course, the 18-piece support as well. That is so fire, like, at the start of some of these fights. Makes it really good for Salmax, this Fusion Zamasu fight, I guess, like, a Super Battle Road stage, or, you know, Battlefield, something like that, right, where you're able to stack up all these different supports like that is really nice. And then there's a dodge. Beautiful. All right. I mean, that pretty much covers it. Like, TEQ Gotenks, I find him, I mean, maybe some of it is this team, but, I mean, guess what? He was introduced specifically as a buff to this team, TEQ Gotenks. So, we might make that the last turn. Should I just play out the rest of the fight? We could. No reason not to go God Topo mode, because we're already at the end of the fight. It's turn 5, though. So we will not be doing whatchamacallit. His active to get the guaranteed crits, since it's not turn 6 yet. Still 16 right there. We'll take that. Ginyu's intro support is now off, so it's only his passive support. Plus Topo and Pride Trooper. I don't think Topo and Pride Trooper would die. Maybe. I mean, the Topo and Pride Trooper, they do get weaker when we go from base Topo to God Topo. Int Gotenks, of course, I mean, he gets smoked if he gets hit by the super attack. Potentially normals as well, but Zamasu is one of these bosses that raises his stats when he super attacks. Oh, Gotenks, please. Oh, okay. I was going to say, dude, in Gotenks, he can't keep doing me like, right? Like, he cannot continue to do me like that, dude. He can't. He can't. I could have played that anime. That animation is too good. Do we have a 11 key in slot 1 available to us? No, we don't. It really does. Yeah, I don't want to put him in. Yeah. We need 4. Huh. Sure, let's hit that. Damn, that's 3. That's 5. No. Finally, the luck has dried up. Doesn't really matter too much, but whatever. And we'll hit that. We should still be able to get our W because our health is so high. I mean, we saw the damage Ginyu took from a super attack, right? Like, and we actually we did get a birder stack in. Dude, the birder stack, I think that is like, that's like 3 birder stacks in a row. All of a sudden, I'm kind of like, you know, now like the birder stack is kind of like seducing me. Like, I'm hearing the voice in my head a little bit. It's like, maybe get 17 key right here. It's like, that birder stack, dude. Like, it does legitimately give the LR Ginyu Force a lot of extra defense. Like that's what I will say, is that if you do hit it, it does make a difference for sure. It's a big defensive buff. I don't think that the extra damage from the attack stack and part of it matters, but that defense though, it is kind of nice. It's kind of fire, not gonna lie. All right, let's throw that. Well, these two should finish him, right? Yeah, because we have whatchamacallit, the special fighting pose is active. Once you start adding that to like God Topo's active skill damage with the guaranteed crits and shit, like, it's GG. See ya. That special fighting pose increasing that damage, we'll take it. Yeah, not really too bad. Guys, I don't be shocked when that, top 10 EZA TUR list comes out and TEQ Gotenks, I actually got him at 2. That's like where my head is at, actually. I don't know. Like, am I just like, is it new, like, you know, new character syndrome where I'm just like kind of, you know, like we're seeing him in all these kind of like, you know, special pose teams, and I'm just like, oh, dude, he's so crazy. But I don't, it's working pretty good. Like, it's not. And it's like, maybe if Int Gotenks didn't die for me every single time. Like, we know Int Gotenks will completely dominate once he's in Super Saiyan 3 form. But, alright, let me know what you guys think of TEQ Gotenks. But, I mean, he's crazy, man. He's so good. TEQ Gotenks is so good.